Oh yeah.
I know he dropped a lot of jewels with you as far as the knowledge to the game. Can you name one thing that stuck with you through your entire, something that's gonna stick with you for life in regards to the game as far as what he taught you?
And just be a little more organized as an artist. A lot of people just scattered, artists think that the way to get on is, I'm gonna be on this shit, that shit, this shit, that shit, I'm gonna blow, you holding yourself in some cases, you might be on a record with a cat that don't have the right recognition inside the industry. You don't got the right, they ain't looking at them the right way, you know what I mean? So now you're joining ventures with certain cats, it might do you, it might blackball you, it might close doors for you, so don't just work with anybody, you know what I mean? Just, if your music is hot, people gonna wanna work with you, and people gonna look for you, so he just showed me how to be a little more organized as an artist, and less scattered, you know what I mean?
That makes sense. So explain your situation with Danny Swift Garcia, the boxing champion. How did you guys get connected, and what are some things that you're currently working on now?
I met Danny at one of his fight parties. I think it was around the time he fought Amir Khan. And I was just there. I didn't know it was his party. And he had the artist, Main Attraction, my boy Main Attraction. He had him out and he was performing. And me and Main just kind of clicked after that. We went to the after hours, we was talking, vibing. We got in the studio the next day. And from there on, we was just, SCM. We started working on his project, my project. I released it at the same time, so we was all in the studio vibing together and being creative. And then, Main was like, I think we should just make this a family, and just bring you in as one of our main artists, you know what I mean? Because you have the most years behind your back, and so Main actually introduced me to Danny.
Okay. On
another level, and it's been like a family ever since. We don't look at it like we're a rap label or nothing like that. We do everything together. When Danny fights, we almost like, we sacrifice with him. Everybody put it down and let Danny do what he do, because he the head of the monster. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying, being with Danny is taking me to another level now, because now I feel like I learned everything, and Danny allows me to be me. Being with Danny is not the same as being with like a producer or a rapper, you know what I mean? He's a boxer, so he gonna do it the way you want to do it. He's not like, yo, you gotta change this or this lyric. No, he ain't with all that. Danny really ain't into that. He do him, he's the world champ, he does that. But he allows me to be a rapper.
Gotcha.
And I love it, man, because it's like a family and we all support each other. And it's a new year for me with Danny. Danny is also a talented person. He can also rap. I got records with him that's out right now on iTunes, videos that are in the hundreds of thousands. And we created a major buzz with the Latin Goonie movement. So it's looking real good for me with Danny Garcia. I got nothing but good things to say about my brother. He took me from a rough situation when I left Storage, and he just said, look, man, forget about all the negativity, just focus on your music, and brought me to a better situation. So.
And in conclusion, what's the project that's being released pretty soon? Underneath Swift Attraction Music?
That's Latin Goonie, pardon me. That's Latin Goonie Volume 1.
Okay.
For those who don't know, I got Latin Cartel 1 to 3 on that Piff for free. I got mad records on that Piff. If you just search Knox, you're gonna see I got a lot of mixtapes out. One with Petey Crack called Spasmatic. My albums on iTunes, The Inevitable, Genocide. And hopefully now this new project, Latin Goonies, will be on there. So my music is out there. I got a history with Storage Out This World. From records that I've done on Mario Vasquez, Illegal Tender, the movie, Paris Hilton, writing behind the scenes for a lot of cats. I've been working with New Jersey Devil, and there's so many cats in the game. Rick Ross, T.I., you name it, Akon, Redman. I got features with all of them. If you search Knox Philly on YouTube, it'll pop up. That's NOX, by the way.
Okay. And you've been in the game for quite some time.
Yeah.
I know that the hip-hop industry constantly changes on a regular basis, to the point where an artist can come out, drop a single, and you no longer hear from them again. What's been the secret to your success as far as staying relevant, staying consistent, and being around for quite some time?
I think it's because I don't listen to other rappers. You know what I mean? Like, it's not to be arrogant or anything like that. Just simply I don't indulge in all the latest music. You know how people just always, yo, I gotta get that new such and such is out, you know, and then when they hear it, unwillingly it becomes a part of your brain. Like, if it's just something like, if you hear something and you're gonna want to do something like that. You're gonna want to, even if you think you're not. You're gonna want to top it, or you're gonna want to do something down that lane to attract the fans that love that, because that's the hit record, right? So I just create me. I don't listen to nothing that's out unless I'm out and about on the radio, but I don't go online and be like, what's this guy's new record, you know? Not to say any names, because, you know, I like all kind of music, but I don't listen to too many artists. And if I do, it's an old school CD, you know, it's early 90s, mid 90s, you know, it's probably like a Mobb Deep, a DMX, you know, the early DMX. So yeah, my trick is just listening to a lot of real music, not that garbage, you know what I mean? Not what you think is going to be popping in the club. Listen to music that inspires you, and try to be like open-minded to the concepts when you write, and don't think, nah, this cat wouldn't do this record, you know what I mean? This ain't too street, or this ain't too club. You know, you always do you.